Good evening, parents. It's so good to see you tonight. Thank you for joining us. My name is Angela Sparks, and I am a career advisor and youth apprenticeship coordinator here at Marietta High School.
Good evening. My name is Nakeesha Wilson, and I am the Work-Based Learning Coordinator, and we are your Career Connect team.
That's right. We're looking forward to working with you and your students this year. On the screen, you'll see our contact information. Please reach out as you need, our emails, our phone number, and extension. We'd like to start out and tell you a little bit about the schedule for the school and work-based learning. Since we're doing online learning, as you already know, our blocks are set in 55-minute segments, and we have students scheduled throughout the day. Your student may have one or more work-based learning blocks on their schedule. We spent the first 2 to 3 weeks working with the students on professional skills, developing their resume, and helping them with onboarding needs to get them ready to move to their internship. Moving forward, we will only meet with the students as needed. They're welcome to join us every day or any day for our office hours, and once a month for our workshops. We have a workshop coming up next week. To seeing your student for this mandatory workshop that will be next week during just one of their work-based learning YAP blocks.
Our students can always find us on our Zoom link, which remains the same. It is in Schoology, and it is inside the work-based learning internship section. So this one is going to be this logo image right here to ensure that your student is in the correct work-based learning course. Once they go in, they'll be able to see the work-based learning YAP course shell that says Open Me. Within that, they'll see a folder that says Course Information and Orientation. And voila, they will find the class Zoom link. Most students save it from day to day. However, if they ever lose it, they know where to find it. Additionally, they can find our required student parent documents. These documents are imperative to this program because once you read them and go over them with your student, it tells you exactly how this class works. It is a non-traditional class. We work a little different. And within this folder, which is also inside the course information section, you will find important things that your student needs to upload, such as the driver's license or ID, auto insurance, and health insurance card. You will also find those work-based learning YAP parent-student documents that you and your student need to go over and read for understanding. And once you have done that, there's a link there that we need you to fill out that shows us that you have read these documents and that you understand them. There is no need to print out these documents and to sign them and to get them to us. You're just simply going to read them and then use the link to confirm that you have read them.
So if you were unable to join us for our parent guardian orientation we had, we'd love for you to take a look at our meeting, and you can find that in the parent guardian orientation folder in Schoology. And it's a short 30-minute video where we talked with parents about the information related to this program. Also, our work that the students do, we're kind of a flipped classroom, which means that once we have our kids onboarded and out in their placements, whether it be a virtual placement or an on-site placement, the students do have some work to do. We are working with them to build a professional portfolio. Our first assignment was a resume and a vision board, and we'll be moving through different types of work that will help them as they move forward in their career, whether it be for an internship or for a job. So they will find the work in unit folders. As you can see here, Unit 1, Building Your Portfolio, and these are the assignments due for August. So we do the work in the month, for example, August, and then they're generally due by the next month's meeting, which is coming up for this program or this year for next week. But you can see Lesson 1 was a resume, Lesson 2, a vision board, Lesson 3 is on how they log their hours. This is a really important part of our program, as since we don't see them daily or weekly, they do log the hours for their internship, and they're obligated to work with their internship partner to get 5 hours as a minimum each week on the internship.
Our syllabus is also located inside the course information and orientation folder on Schoology. And here are just some important highlights of that. The syllabus is going to say how your student will be graded. We have 2 grading categories, which is formative at 30% and summative at 70%. So these monthly meetings that we have, we call them sandbox sessions, and they are professional development meetings. These are these meetings that Ms. Sparks spoke of, where we have one coming up next week, and we do it once a month. The students must also sign out with us daily when we are face-to-face, because that is just an important part of something that they have to remember. That is how we know that they came to school, and that is how we know that they're being responsible and following through with the policies and procedures that are in place for the course. Then we have summative, which is 70%. Each month, they have to provide us with the hours that they worked, which Ms. Sparks just spoke of in the monthly assignments. That same monthly assignment is going to go towards building that professional portfolio. Also, when your student is placed, there is documentation that must be filled out between the student and the employer. We must receive those documents, and your student is going to be evaluated by their employer. So that evaluation is something that is consistent across the board, and we need the employer to make sure that they do that and get it back to us, because it is a part of the student's grade. Other important points within the syllabus: attendance is key. It is super important that your student goes to all of their classes, that they attend their placement on the days that they're supposed to be there, and they attend those monthly meetings. Maintaining a placement is imperative. This job is directly connected to that placement experience that your student is getting. May it be because they came to us with a job and wanted to keep the job, or may it be because we were able to connect them with the opportunity. They must maintain a placement in this course. Parental support is needed. As a parent, it's important to understand how this course works and how you help support us, and ultimately together we support the student, and we all work together to make sure the student is successful. We want the students to grow, learn, and have fun.
So we'd like to thank you all for joining us this evening. We are really proud of this program. It offers personalized learning at its best. When your students come to us, we truly look at what their career goal is, what their interests are, what their needs are, and we work diligently with our business community to find the right types of placements for them. So we appreciate you. We appreciate your support. We're really looking forward to working with your kids this year. I would appreciate it if you would use this QR code so that you could sign in so that we know you are in attendance. You'll just have to use your camera on your phone and click on the option to be able to record the code and ask for some basic information. So again, we thank you. We're here for you and your kids, and we look forward to the year.
Thank you. Have a good night.